You see that one over there? That Titan? See that one? Yeah, it's called the Jaw Titan, and it has the capability and the power to defeat all of the other Titans on the screen. Of course, with some difficulties with a certain few, but all in all, it can defeat majority of the Titans on that screen, if not for the few faults it has. If the Jaw Titan was used to its absolute best, it could definitely be one of the most powerful Titans in the entirety of AOT. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below and indicate what you love about this video. And today's video is going to be about the true outright power of the Jaw Titan and why it hasn't been shown to be as powerful as it truly can be. So, what is the power of the Jaw Titan? First of all, I'll just like to say straight ahead, it's had horrible uses in the past. I mean, Ymir was not skilled in anything. She was an alien, and she lived in Mali, so she should have known something, but she didn't. She didn't know what was necessary. She didn't know much about Titan shifting. She wasn't really trained in Titan shifting or any other really important things. And then she came to Paradis. She didn't really transform into a Titan many times, only like once or twice, which did drastically disadvantage her. Plus, her Titan barely got any upgrades or was even close to the actual true power of the Jaw Titan itself. Of course, it had a slight modification in terms of the speed and the claws and jaws, but ultimately it was nowhere close to the true power of the Jaw Titan. That's because of some kind of Malian modification. Then on the other hand, you get someone like Galliard or Porco, who you think would be a great user of the Jaw Titan, and to be honest, he was probably the best. Him and Marcel were most likely the best users, but unfortunately he let his emotions get the better of him majority of the time during the show, and that did drastically disadvantage him. And then finally is Falco, and Falco was, to be honest, a very unskilled person. He was bloody hell, he was useless. And did anyone notice the theme that was going on in AOT? First you had the Beast Titan Zeke Yeager, he was blonde and he was useless. Then you had Rainer Brown, the Armor Titan, he was blonde and he was useless. And then you had Falco, who is now the Jaw Titan, and he was also blonde and he was also useless. What was going on there? Anyway, so those are some of the faults of the Jaw Titan based on the users it has had. And then of course there's the fact that it lacks a lot of durability or strength. It's not strong, nor is it very durable, and we all know that. That's basic knowledge. If you don't know that, something's wrong with you. The Jaw Titan lacks strength and it lacks durability, but what it does have is speed and power. That speed and that power is what allows it to be as powerful as I have already stated it to possibly become. If we take out all the faults of the Jaw Titan, of course not the lack of durability and strength, but instead use the actual Jaw Titan at its full power with no horrible or useless people using the Jaw Titan, just the actual outright power of the Jaw Titan, then the Jaw Titan's power is phenomenal. With its speed not just being faster than majority of the characters in AOT or majority of the Titans in AO2, but actually being the fastest Titan in the entirety of Attack on Titans. I mean, Annie Leonhardt was so fast, she was able to kick off Eren's head with him barely being able to react to it. She displayed a whole lot of different speed feats throughout the entire time she appeared in AOT, but Mikasa was more or less able to keep up with her speed. With Ymir's Jaw Titan, which was definitely the weakest Jaw Titan, Mikasa struggled to keep up with the speed of Ymir. But that's not even it. Ymir's Titan becomes, of course, Galliard or Porco's Titan, and even then it's even faster than it was with Ymir, of course, with Galliard being able to more or less use the outright power of the Jaw Titan. Mikasa actually states that Galliard's Titan is even faster than Ymir's Titan, which already puts Galliard's Jaw Titan as the fastest Titan in the entirety of AOT. And then, of course, there's still Falco, who hasn't had many appearances, of course, with him only transforming into a Titan in like the last 2 episodes or something like that, but he hasn't had many appearances as a Jaw Titan, but we just can guess that he is definitely an upgrade from the previous Titans we have seen, which means he's most likely even faster than those Titans. So yeah, in distance or long range or movement or running speed, the Jaw Titan is the fastest, as well as in reactive and dodging or whatever kind of speed. It is definitely the fastest Titan in AOT in both those ways. Now, that already gives it a massive advantage, but it still has its power. The power is what really matters in my opinion, because the Jaw Titan's jaws and claws allow it to break or cut through hardening as if it was butter. Imagine that hardening being practically the most powerful substance in AOT. The Jaw Titan is easily capable of destroying hardening. Hardening is a thing that was used to make the walls. Hardening is a thing that many of the Titans have used to protect themselves as well as to attack their enemies with much more power and ferocity. Yet the Jaw Titan can easily, absolutely easily destroy hardening. Hardening was able to take a Thunder Spear directly, and the Thunder Spear is said to compare to the full strike of a lightning blast. Now that already means that the Jaw Titan's jaws display or portray or have a stronger force than actual lightning. The Jaw Titan's jaws and claws are phenomenally powerful, and it's what gives him a massive advantage when going up against many of the other Titans. You see, if the Jaw Titan was to go up against these other Titans with no problems, like using the best user, maybe someone like Annie, who was almost like the best user in AOT of a Titan, and then maybe even Aaron or whatever. So using the best users, or just using the Jaw Titan itself unhinged, it at its full power, at its best, it will be able to dodge many of the attacks its enemy throws at it, as well as just bite through the skin of the enemy with or without hardening. The Jaw Titan has the capabilities of defeating the Female Titan, the Attack Titan, the Armored Titan, of course the Car Titan, the Beast Titan, the Warhammer Titan. Just every Titan you see there on the screen besides of course the Colossal. The Jaw Titan at its best has the capabilities of defeating every last one of them. The Jaw Titan is a phenomenally, incredibly powerful Titan and is highly underrated because of the lack of feats it has displayed, as well as the users it has had and the lack of durability and strength it has. But other than that, it is phenomenally, incredibly powerful. Now, I'm sure a few people have some comments and thoughts about what I just said. It's understandable. I know maybe some of them might disagree with what I said. Maybe some of them might agree. Hopefully they agree. But anyway, that's what I have to say about the power of the Jaw Titan. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below, any thoughts you'll have about this video. This is MC Info, and I am out.